Once upon a time
ago.
Once about a time ago. Okay, Mom, this is the second to last thing. Do you know what the title is?
Probably make me sad.
It's Homecoming.
Ooh.
Season 7, episode 21, Homecoming. Once about a time ago.
You know what? I think I liked it better when the episodes weren't that great, and I was kind of like going, okay, let it be over. That last episode made me kind of
sad. It made me have the feelings.
Made me have too much.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. Right?
He looks like a big adult
He's
person.
a dude! Oh my gosh, he looks
it's so
cute.
Weird.
Look how cute he looks!
This is the Wish Rumple dude.
I have goosebumps.
I know. Who's this now?
She pretty.
What's all that then?
Oh, dragon?
I don't like dragons.
Whoa. Whoa, dude.
That would have caught you on fire, son.
Did he have a
Holocaust club?
Yeah.
Who is... I'm so confused.
I am too.
Oh, you just get to show up and kiss people? I see.
Henry. What are you doing here?
Who is this? What's happening?
Don't know.
Well, thank you. I don't know what I would have done without your support.
You get friend-zoned in the Enchanted Forest?
That's embarrassing.
Like the brother I never had.
Whoa! Ouch. Oh, look at this.
That's very interesting.
Doctor Strange was here. Dude, the weird hand movements things. This.
I never watched that.
I don't know. Grannies is the new grannies.
Yeah.
Everything's so perfect to kill someone.
See if you've heard from Facilier.
Oh, he did.
No, I haven't.
Regina can't ever be happy.
He might be up to something.
Or dead.
Yeah.
Nobody went to pick him up.
No. Now that you remember who you are, don't wear dirty homeless clothes anymore, okay?
Lizzie has a hand and not a hook.
Yeah, things are better here.
Sandy?
Where's his
Well, he's
body?
not on the floor.
Yeah. Where's his blood?
I want a wall like that.
That would just make me have to go to the bathroom all the time.
There's like a hole in it poking water out.
Yeah, I noticed that.
What's happening?
Yeah, that's...
Whoa!
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Regina. Facilier's dead.
Everyone you love, honey.
I'm afraid my alter ego from the Wish Rumple made an unexpected appearance.
Yeah, he followed you.
He's here?
He's after you.
What the hell does he want?
What do you think?
Probably nothing good.
Ah!
Sorry about it.
What the crap?
See, Rumple plays the long game, okay?
My lesser half's copy of the Dark One dagger.
Why, you need 2? Knife fights? Well, the plus side, you got 3 cupcakes to eat by yourself now.
You like cream cheese, too.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, I want one.
Yeah, I want one of those right there.
You're not the only one here today.
So you just drink everywhere.
He said he's gonna keep him in the Wish Realm until I give him the Dark One dagger.
And now y'all being honest and helping each other.
Maybe something will get done.
We're gonna get your family back. Together.
On the next to the last episode.
Hook.
Captain Luke is ready to go back out.
Yeah.
I just said he had a hand there. No,
I mean, yesterday I was Sabine, and all I had to worry about was the price of butter. And then the curse.
And
plays,
making
and
rent.
now I'm Tiana, and
I'm stuck in this town.
She still wants to know how much butter is.
I mean, I was.
You're not leaving your mother behind.
Yeah, not on Mother's Day.
Is he even going to say bye to...
Are they just standing in the middle of the road? They forgot all that in Storybrooke. They missed it. It just... Everything can be a portal now.
We've got bigger things to worry about.
Did you bring any kind of weapons?
By the looks of it, a few things have changed since the last time I was.
Oh, who is that? What is that? What?
Oh,
Peter Pan?
Yes.
Because all good things come into my son's castle. They never come out.
This is awesome. I just like finding more ways to show people again.
If this place is part of the Wish Realm, I've certainly never been to it. Well, I can't account for the others.
Have you been to every hovel? What we got now? Well, I want to live there.
I
Mom.
do too.
We're gonna see Ariel.
That's Who I would think.
Call her on her cell phone. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Look out!
Oh gosh. Aha! The dingle hopper.
Short version. I will.
We cool. We cool.
Saved a few drops.
I'll just throw it. It's really valuable.
I think you may have spoken too soon.
Oh god.
Took the dark one for an animal lover. Let's not confuse who tugs the leash round here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Can this version of Krill actually kill people though?
Yeah, I wonder.
When did Krill learn how to sword fight?
I know.
I hear the voices.
Y'all didn't check the dungeon first. Why does Jacinda look
She
happy?
laughing. Happy to see them?
The globe will be filled with snow by midnight.
Have you, Henry? You should have seen that coming. It's a snow globe.
It's a snow globe. She's electrocuting him.
Yeah, no, it's like lightning in a snowstorm is great to save people. I thought Squid Ink could get people out of any prison. They got Rumple out of his prison. Can't you just put that on the globe? Yeah, Squid Ink dissolved bars. I want to see Wish Realm Regina. An aged Regina. Oh, I'm booking so hard.
Isn't he the author?
Yeah, I'll author something.
Write something up, man.
He's like, look at me, I'm Willow.
I think the real loophole I've been looking for all this time is you.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
thought.
that's perfect.
Well, it's not exactly the way I expected this to play out, but I'll take it.
What? You put the Squid Ink on it.
Squid Ink.
Gotcha.
You are just a pathetic beast who needs to be put out of his misery. And I'm the only one who can do it.
Yeah.
If that means ridding the realms of you, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
What? Nothing? Nothing? Never nothing!
What the hell are you doing? Get out of here.
None of your business. Knock, Regina.
Too late. And pickle the timing, dearie.
Oh! Oh, girl, you're the worst.
No.
We met a seer, and she gave us the prophecy.
Yeah, remember that?
Boy, what
Be your undoing. I've been saying that in the comments for a long time.
Yep. Just because I'm freaking out.
No, I know. Boys, the undoing. I've been
Boys the
saying
undoing.
that.
I think I just figured out a way to save my family.
Duh.
Sometimes I have to go. Yeah, of course, I'm coming with you. No, I can do this on my own. But you don't have to. No, you're not doing this.
But I don't want you to come. Take a hint.
What the heck?
He says, don't follow me, night-night. Like an archer. Like, that's super not good to be unconscious that long.
You could kill somebody hitting him in the head like that.
Turn around. Brigand.
Oh my gosh, it's Mickey Mouse.
Do not be fooled.
Oh my god.
I am blind.
Why blind?
My sword is still sharp.
Honey bunny.
I can see that. I am the true author. Now I need my pen, so whatever test you have to put me through to figure that out, do it.
Just watch all the other seasons.
Yeah, I can give you a DVD of the show.
Oh my god!
stop.
A recap.
Best recap.
Yep, I saw it.
That is indeed a complicated story.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts.
The timelines alone would make one's head spin.
I love when they reference their own show.
Only a true author
Everyone's related.
can read. It is a little more romance, perhaps, but maybe in your next book.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
It is an honor to meet you. Likewise. So,
Give me the pen.
Yeah, the pen?
place for place.
Your Tron pen. Why isn't it all troned out? Is its battery dead?
Choose wisely. And
We know each other. He looks like the guy's like, you chose poorly. That's
know,
like,
really.
choose wisely.
I know.
Henry.
this pen requires a special kind of ink that's pretty hard to find. But I happen to know the one place it still exists.
In your face? You're taking all of her face and color! Oh my god. You could just suck it off of her? He's like, that was really creepy looking. I'm running away.
Oh my god.
Her makeup's still...
Skin you alive for this.
Yeah, but it also changed her makeup when it went all over her. So she
That's
should have just been there with,
funny.
like, no makeup on.
Yeah, or at least her eyebrows.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
What? After all that.
I don't care what you do to me, I'll never write a word for you. But I will. Hello, Henry.
What?
You wish around me. Surprised?
What?
There's versions of other characters. Why shouldn't there be two of us?
What?
I'm gonna smack that child.
You can get hit.
If you're any... I think it's time we started a new story.
What?
Spin-off.
Yeah,
I'd watch the Rumple show.
I would.
Your Majesty.
Remember when you killed my
My
grandparents?
grandparents with your bare hands.
See, I saw it.
But Mom, I just... I'm sorry.
Yeah, trying to do things on your own is not good.
The powers of the Guardian. No more.
Why isn't anyone slapping the pen out of his hand? You can break that thing pretty easy. We've seen it before.
I watched you crush my grandparents' hearts and take away my mom. And that story still needs...
You ran away with my mom.
Maybe as queen, you can help us find some magic?
Even though you have no clue how to do that at all. Why didn't you go to like Sam's place? There's magic laying around everywhere.
Our people, our friends.
Please don't do another like rally cry to get like a fountain to turn into a portal.
Hey! Everyone, listen up.
A man was talking. Well, listen now. As soon as magic comes back into town, they're like, we can walk in the streets now like Storybrooke. It's cool.
And I found this. A magic bean.
What? Everyone just finds those.
I hid it.
That's so.
I want you to have it.
You know that character no one's talking about. He can save the day at the end. It's cool. Every now and then this show's really good, and then I'm like, that was stupid.
That's yeah.
Well, that was easy, guys. Go.
These are some strange times, and they need their queen right
You know, you ain't a queen here. You're.
now.
Can you even pay rent this month? You ain't no queen. Are they gonna drive the truck
Takes them in the truck. Good luck.
into the match? I'm just
We may need it. Where are you going? To get help from some friends.
bring a Jabberwocky. Seriously, that doesn't even look big
She
enough to
needs
drive a
the
truck
truck. They need
through.
the truck to make money if they're gonna be living in that.
And yeah, you really can't pay rent now, Your Majesty.
That's her business.
God. That portal didn't look truck
Are they going to
size.
Storybrooke to get help?
They better. Is that what the homecoming thing is?
But she doesn't know Storybrooke.
I don't know. Well, Margot, yeah, Storybrooke. But they don't know Alice. They're like, she showed up with, she got a girlfriend.
Well, last week was good.
Last week was good. A lot of this one was good.
Twisty.
Twisty turny. I love how it was like so self-referential. They're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was-
it's super confusing. There's too many moving parts.
Needs more
Plot
romance.
twist. Needs more. Anyway, flashback was when Henry had just gotten to that realm when he was still young teen Henry, and he was gonna kiss some chick to wake her up from a curse,
Like his own Sleeping
like
Beauty.
his own Sleeping Beauty thing. Dragon was there. Some other dude shows up, kills the dragon, kisses the girl, gets the girl, and Henry gets friend zoned real hard. And then Rumple shows up, and Wish Rumple shows up, but he tries to tempt Henry, and Henry's like, "No, you make people desperate and do things, and you ain't gonna do that to me because I'm super
Actually,
righteous."
that was Wish Realm.
Yeah, everyone's happy. Storybrooke's all. No, it's not Storybrooke. It's Hyperion Heights. Everyone's awake, so like Ronnie's is the new Grannies. Everyone's hanging out. Everybody happy. Sabine isn't there. Alice and Margot bring her beignets, but she's not there. And then we see just Hook and Alice are talking because they still have the heart thing and can't go near each other. Regina goes to talk to Facilier, but he's not there. Rumple's stuck in a wall. She gets him out.
It was
He's like,
weird, that little water squirting out of the wall.
oh yeah, so she knew he was in the wall. She gets him out. And he's like, Facilier's dead. You can't have love, Regina, sorry. But then he also says that his Wish Realm version is in town and things are bad. Henry's doing the little cupcake scene with Jacinda and Lucy, or Ella and Lucy. And when they go, like, everything's so perfect. Nothing could go wrong at all because it's so perfect. And then they blow up the candles. Everything goes wrong because they disappear, and Wish Rumple is there and says that he wants regular Rumple's dagger because if he gives the power over to the Guardian, he'll give both their powers away, and he don't want that. And he made Henry all desperate and want stuff, so he's willing to do it. But actually, I was like surprised. He does go to his family and ask for help because everyone's like, I could do this on my own, which he does eventually end up doing later. But
for a minute, we got hopeful.
I got hopeful.
And they were already planning on doing things together, too. It's like, oh my gosh, they all four on the same page. We're all work together.
For 15 minutes.
Wow. We were hopeful after all these seasons. Yeah.
Sabine's struggling because she's like, am I a queen or am I someone that cooks? That's not even that big of a struggle. Queens can cook. Yeah, and then Naveen's like, yeah, you could be whoever you want to be, girl. And then, I don't know, he didn't say it super like that. And then also, so Hook says he can help them get to this other realm. And then he puts his hook on. You didn't need it would probably be actually better if you had a hand there. But he's like, no, we're getting ready for a trip. I gotta put on my traveling hook.
I don't know what that was about. I thought, was it magic? Was it? I thought, was it?
I thought he was gonna, because like his hook's been imbued to do some magic things, but he just put his hook on.
And then it didn't do anything.
No. But here's weird too. So they go and get a looking glass from Alice's thing, and that can just open a portal.
That's what confused me.
Maybe his hook, either way, everything can open a portal. Like, it's crazy.
I don't get it. They go in and do everything in front of that darn troll, where they just established a few episodes ago that there's a security camera.
Yeah.
You're gonna go do
everyone in town now knows that. I think most people are awake. Because is everyone in here Highbury Nights?
Is it like locked in? Is it kind of like a little...
Or is it like the gentrification of it? Because they could leave. So were there ever any non-fairy tale people there? Because they're just openly doing magic in the street now.
I guess.
Hook, Henry, Regina, and Rumple all go through the portal, but then they get separated. And Henry and Regina end up in the Wish Dark One's castle. And Peter Pan's there, and he's all like put up in the stockade, and he's just like, my son sucks, which is basically the gist of what he was saying. He's like, go away, abandon all hope, ye who enter my sucky son's castle.
There's skeletons all around.
No, man. And then Rumple and Hook end up at Rumple's, not his childhood home. It's the home, I think, when he was first turned into a coward. And so where he hobbled himself and all that stuff. Hook and Rumple decide to go get some stuff. They go to Hook's little cove area, and he calls Ariel, and she's there and gives him some squid ink because they're gonna need that. And it's a good excuse to see Ariel again. Mm-hmm. Regina and Henry are looking for his family who have been kidnapped by the Dark One, and they don't even go to the dungeon to go look in there, but they start wandering around, and Cruella's there. But she seemed very much like, she even said the Dark One put her in charge to kill whoever shows up. But I'm like, so this version of her can kill. I don't know how that deviated.
And there's a plate with a big, like, raw steak.
Where are the dogs?
What was that for?
I don't know.
And it was in a cage.
I don't get it.
And it was the thing to eat that.
I don't know. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, because it was saying like the Wish Realm was just deviated by Regina never cast the dark curse, but it's like, how would that deviate that Cruella had stuff all over her face to make her Cruella, but still kill people? Or if she's just fronting to pretend she can kill people like she did before, so I never know.
I don't know. But it was good seeing her.
But yeah, she says, go look in the dungeon, you idiots, 'cause that's where people keep people they kidnap.
That's where I thought they first popped into.
Yeah.
It looked very dungeon-y to me. It had stocks and everything.
Yeah. They go to the dungeon. Ella and Lucy are in a globe, which is a snow globe. and Rumple shows up and is like, hey, get me my stuff. I told you I wanted a dagger, jerks. You're taking too long, so now they're going to freeze to death in there because snow globe. Yeah, so no one can break it except Rumple apparently, but only the bad one. Rumple and Hook show up, which this Wish Realm Rumple just lets everyone walk into his castle. And they're like, no, we got squid ink. We can do some things now. And Henry a little bit's like, you should just give him the dagger. I want my family back. I'm like super better than you and I deserve it. And it's like, Henry, stop. Rumple goes back to the little cottage. And he grabs a sledgehammer and goes in. So I thought someone was going to get in a sledgehammer fight, but that wasn't the case. But then other Wish Realm, I can't say that fast, Wish Realm Rumple was in there. And then our Rumple's like, I got an idea. I want to get rid of the power, so if I just give it to you.
I thought that was a legit
that was a good idea.
He wants to be free of that.
Yeah, but then he'll be leaving evil in the world, and he's too good for that now. But he was like, he told Wish Rumple that he would give the power to him, And so he'd be free of it, but, now that Rumple wants it, he could take it. But it was a trick. When the other dude grabbed the Wish Rumple, I can't say that easy, takes a dagger. It's covered in squid ink, which, I don't know. Touching it immobilizes them for like a second. And so
I thought he was gonna beat him with that sledgehammer for a moment.
I know. And then so our Rumple is like, look, I don't, it'll make me bad again, but it'll get rid of you being a super monster. So he's getting ready to stab him. Regina walks in, totally ruins everything.
She's like, what are you doing?
So the 2 seconds she's in there, other Rumple can move again and zapped her, slapped her down. And then he mentions that the prophecy when he first got the power, and it was from that blind witch saying that Henry, the boy, will be his undoing, which is like, I've been bringing up a lot.
You brought that up.
We're going to loop back to that, which is what's happening. Henry's been looking at books and writing stuff, and he's like, wait a minute, I forgot I'm the author, aren't I? So he's like, I got an idea, I'll go find my pen. Hook wants to go, and he's like, you can't come, so he just hits him in the head. It's not like a cartoon. Like they're like, give me a frying pan, and then the little bump pops out. No. When you
and you don't just get up later and walk around like they always do.
You brain someone, they're gonna
go to the hospital.
You give them a concussion.
You gotta go to the hospital and get MRI.
But so he knocks Hook out. He goes and finds the Sorcerer's Apprentice, Mickey the Mouse.
We get excited.
And so this version of him is blind, but still has the author's pen because there hasn't been an author in that realm. And Henry's like, it's me. And so he touches him, and he's like, oh, whoa. And he gets like
that was good.
Flashbacky recap.
Yeah.
And realizes that it's Henry. And so he gives him the pen, or the pen goes to him.
I love the little.
Oh yeah, so many little remarks.
That was so cute. That was really well done.
Like kind of just like self-referencing the show within the show is adorable.
I love that.
Yeah, he reminds him again, like, you shouldn't use this power to change or make your own stories. You should just be documenting your stories. Which again, why does he need a magic pen? Get a blog. He got a podcast. Henry needs ink for the pen. It's squid ink, right? For the pen, I think it is. Whatever. It's whatever is thrown all over Cruella's face. And so he goes and magically sucks all of the stuff off her face. But it just takes her hair color.
It just got her hair color.
Because her makeup wasn't that extreme when the ink flew on her face. She should have been standing there looking a sight with no makeup and like plain hair.
At least those eyebrows should have been.
Yeah. Henry takes the ink and he's gonna write stuff, but then Rumple shows up and takes his pen. And then he's like, oh yeah, by the way, I got a more different Henry to write more different-y things. And it was Wish Realm Henry, which is still young Jared, because timelines are confusing. And this version, he's all bitter because everybody keep killing his family. And his mommy ran off with a chick and left him alone.
He's very angry.
He's got abandonment issues and, like, watching murder issues.
Yeah.
Rumple gets young Henry to write that the Guardian's powers is no more, but he does it after Regina and Hook and when Rumple shows up. He writes it, and then after that happens, Wish Realm Hook's like, not Wish Realm Hook, Wish Realm Rumple sends everyone else to go to the little frozen snow globe, but he leaves Regina there because Henry is all mad because she killed his grandparents.
He wants revenge. So
and she like back in the Wish Realm was like, oh, they're not real, but no.
They're real to him.
They were real. And so this version of Henry's all sad because nothing good's ever happened to him.
No.
Nothing, no wish came true for him. He's had a dark life.
And he's accepted the...
He took a deal. He was hopeless and desperate and took a deal. But he's mad at Regina and clearly wanting to, like, kill her. So, like, she's been kept out for him to deal with.
But he's not documenting his things. He's taking dictation.
He's changing things. And he
right.
wrote what someone else wanted. That's no good honor.
That's going to come undone.
Yeah, something bad.
I'm excited.
Yeah, the last 3 minutes of this one got stupid.
I don't know what they're thinking.
It was
some of this stuff.
Alice and Robin are talking, and then Alice feels either her, like, guardian power going away or just some her connection to Hook is going up, but she knew that everyone was in trouble.
Oh, yeah, it could have been when he said the guardian thing is no more, or her dad got zapped into the snow globe.
Something. They immediately run to Sabine, because she's the queen. And she's sitting there wearing her, like, beignet making shirt. Just
who's having a midlife, or not a midlife, but
she's not going to live long.
Identity crisis.
Midlife crisis when you're like 30, you ain't gonna live.
Well, in those back whatever.
In the olden days, you lived till 40, so your midlife crisis was at 20.
Could be both.
So she goes to them and she's like, "Oh, I'll come do my queen skills to help you." But first, they ask for beignet magic.
What the crap? I made a joke about beignet. I thought that was a joke.
Okay, I didn't think the beignet magic was a thing. I thought it was like you violated trust, and he could use that in his voodoo things, but apparently they think Beignet magic is a thing.
Joke.
And it was dumb because Sabine, Tiana, goes and like to the troll, and everyone's standing in the middle of the street, and the truck's parked in the middle of the street, and there's tons of people gathered there, and she's like, guys, these girls really need some magic right now. If you could spare any magic, reach into your hearts and your pockets for your magic. And of course Remy's like, oh, I do have exactly what you need. I mean, I know you asked for small things, but I have, like, exactly what everyone needs.
But what are they all doing there if they hadn't come to listen to her? And they didn't listen until he
Beignets
spoke
are
up.
that good. Yeah, he gives them a bean that he just had.
Half and
everyone just has those. And then, like, I don't...
This
is really stupid. Okay, so, they have their bean, and they're gonna go save her dad and Regina and Henry and all of them, but they borrow the Beignet truck.
That she needs for a business because she's not a queen.
She's a queen, but she got rent to make. And so I don't understand this. Also, that the circle doesn't look big enough to drive a truck through. I mean, that besides the
They used
point.
to throw it on the ground.
And he used the swirl. I know.
Or
We've
on
been
the-
over this. I don't get why they couldn't take literally any other car. But they're like, oh, we're going to make a stop soon and get some friends for help. And they just, her entire means of money and business, she just hands over to a crazy girl and a chick who's
Just drove into town.
just drove into town. Even though if you did know her in, like, the old world, she wasn't that great. They drive through, and they're driving down the road, and you see the sign, welcome to Storybrooke, and then credits. Yeah, the last 3 minutes really screwed that up, but I knew we were going to have to loop back around to getting to Storybrooke.
Yeah, but with the Beignet truck?
I don't get that. Because, like, if they take the truck to Storybrooke to get help, they're making a detour, which they only have one bean. Just go drive there. Is there, I mean, like, I can't remember back then if they had a boundary spell up. Either way, you have one bean, and you just used it to go to Storybrooke. You're going to have to get to Storybrooke and hope that they have another means. Another bean or another means to get somewhere else, and you can fit a truck through it. Because what are you going to do? Are you going to drive the truck to the other enchanted forest? They ain't got no roads that you can use. The motorcycle, maybe.
Where they're going, they don't need roads.
Anyway, this episode is earlier than I said it'd be because Mom came to town to visit.
That was
she's
last
this is
minute.
mommy's day, so she's in town to do the last.
This was a very last minute trip.
This is the last time before the last time.
Oh.
We're gonna do this ever. We'll get to the last one when I get a chance to get to it with Mommy.
This is now I'm feeling sad.
Yeah, it's gonna be over.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad this one didn't make me cry though.
Yeah.
Because that would have been bad.
That'd be bad. Anyway, we gotta go. If we forgot anything or left anything out, if you guys want to talk about anything, drop a comment. Don't forget to do it. Things right. Comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys later. Until next time. Click this, Mommy. Pew.